Pause. Just pause at whatever you are doing and stop multitasking right now. Breathe. Let your mind chatter settle a bit and soak in just this moment. We constantly run from one thing or the other on our to do list, at times attempting to do so called multitasking. We do our routines day after day and go to bed usually thinking tasks accomplished. And the next day we start over as robots again. In this doing, how many of us make it also a routine to pause and acknowledge ourselves for what we did for ourselves and for others? Did we celebrate? I learned this from my coach Thaddeus Lawrence that we must learn to celebrate progress and not simply the final big outcomes. We must therefore pause often, shift our focus from the finish line, turn around, and acknowledge that we indeed came far from the start line itself. That's the celebration of small wins. And such celebration is like fuel in a car. It helps you keep motivated and you keep moving without getting bogged down by the heaviness of reaching that one big goal you set for yourself. So, can we then pause and change the way we relate to our routines and every now and then acknowledge that we progressed? For example, you wrote a few pages of your book and that is progress. You did go for that short walk, however hard it may have seemed to motivate yourself, and that is progress. And you made time to spend the date night with your partner to strengthen your communication, and that is progress. So, how do you get started to celebrate life? Number one, celebrate life with patting yourself on the back for coming far from the start line in whatever is important to you ever so often. Number two, celebrate by consciously pausing all activities at a time, either in a day or in a week, and look around at what you have. Be in gratitude and praise of loving relationships, good health, a comfortable home, or a good career. And number three, celebrate life by being curious and amused by all the novel experiences that life offers you. By watching a movie, exploring an amusement park, making a yummy dinner, doing a DIY project, or just walking in nature. Are you ready to celebrate life? Thank you so much for your time and see you again next week on another episode with Aarti.